Hey, how's everybody? Man, I'm really bad at intros. How's it going, everybody? As you know, I've done 2 videos now on the GoTrax GXL version 2. I don't typically do more than 2 videos. And the only reason I am is because GoTrax just sent me this new controller and new battery. And I'm going to put on a little picture of it, just a little clip of my email correspondences. Almost 20 back and forth emails, basically telling me to try little things, didn't work, and I don't know if I finally emailed the right person, and they said, oh, well, the display is showing 2 or 3 miles less than you're actually going. It's probably just a controller and battery, so they sent me it. So I'm going to show how to put the new controller and battery in, which you can buy new batteries from GoTrax, which are this portion. It's a very simple, comes down the stem, and the controller is basically the handlebar unit. Actually, the controllers look totally, there's no noticeable like updates on these, but you can see what it is. It's just a very simple control module with the brakes. That's gonna, all you need to do this is a Allen wrench. Alright, so I brought the scooter over here so you can see. Really, all you need to do is to get into these 2 Allen bolts, which is a 4mm. So this is really the heart of the whole system on the GoTrax scooter, which is, it's simple enough. So I'm gonna take out the controller. And I'm gonna do a real quick look at the battery on this one as well, just to see if there's anything looks different. I'm going to disconnect that brake. Alright. So here Milo's going to hold, this is a new battery. I don't really see anything different. I thought there was something different on the bottom. It doesn't appear there is. Yeah, nothing too amazing on that. So what they generally say you should do on these, was on the instructions, you basically want to make sure you're getting a good connection with these pins in there. That's the heart of the matter. And so you just got to make sure it's seating in there. And you can kind of feel it, just feel it and don't press until it starts to go. And then you just gently slide this whole setup down in there. And I assume it makes some contact down there in the bottom, right? Like with those, but you don't feel that, and you really have very little control over it. Can you go grab her, Milo? And then this kind of goes back to when you're actually first installing the scooter, or first putting the scooter together. You take this brake cable, and just like most bikes, there's a groove on here, so you drop the barrel into, you pull the handbrake, drop the barrel, and then you run the cable down the channel, and then just back up the brake casing, cable casing. Oh, looks like I ran it wrong around the stem. Go like that. And then you take the slack up in this setup here when you move it back into place. It's a little bit easier if you put the bottom screw in, I'm finding, and then the top one, just to keep it in the right position. One thing that sort of bothers me about this setup is you're really depending, I wish this piece was made out of metal. You're really depending on a pretty thin piece of plastic to really be the tie together between the battery and everything. Oh, we got a dog losing her mind. You have to use Chloe in the background. So that was pretty simple. That only took a minute or 2. And I'm gonna just power it on to make sure it powers on. Yep. And I charged the battery. Oh geez, I'm way over here. I charged the battery. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull the camera off and throw on a chest harness and ride it around. See if this different controller and battery make it match its speed claims. It should be like, I should be able to tell right away, because it was so dang slow feeling. Hey Chloe, zip it. All right, we're gonna ride here in a second. All right, so we're over at school near my house, and I just did a little ride around. My son's on the Zoom Stryder. And to me, it doesn't feel like that problem that the controller and battery is supposed to solve, which is advertised speed of 15.5, display showing 15 to 16, only going 12 to 13. Let's ride around a little bit and we'll see. So I'm at top speed now. I'm actually in cruise control. So people ever wonder if there's cruise control there, you can tell it is. I hit the brake, it disengages. I'm gonna do this in speed mode 1. All right, let's go speed mode 1 and see. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we are in pegged out, just going. Display says 9, 8, almost 9. So this could be, who knows, maybe it's working better. It feels like it could be slightly faster. So this is a very slight downhill. We're gonna see, it's still just holding like, you know, all right, well, whatever. We'll turn around right up here, Milo. So we got top speed going this way. I'd say fairly unimpressive. There's a Zoom Stryder coming by eating me for lunch. Of course, I outweigh Milo by 60 pounds, so I'm at top speed. Zoom Stryder that really only goes about 17 to 19. That was a Zoom Stryder coming by, just so you can see the difference. So I'm going to show the braking difference here. He just broke. So that's a little idea. He's 60 pounds lighter. Our braking was at the same spot, and just look at the difference in the braking. So one good thing that the GoTrax can do is brake. Here's just a little more video. I'm not sure if we'll use it, but I'm on the Zoom Stryder now, and Milo is on the GoTrax that I just dubbed the GoTrax. Okay, Milo's there on the GoTrax. I'm on the Zoom Stryder. I know from my experience that I can get this about to 16.5, 17 real speed. Maybe it's a little faster now. Milo, I'm catching you, but not like I'm just not.
Well, it says that I'm going 16.
All right, we're gonna do a little braking. Milo's gonna brake. I'm gonna brake at the same spot he brakes at. I'll try to be at the same speed here, and just watch me zoom by him. No pun intended there. Well, that really wasn't very well down on my part. I kind of accelerated. I did a goofy, and he started braking a little. Well, I'm actually about the right spot with the back wheel. But you can still see, I kind of slowed down early, and it took me twice as long to stop. All right, well, I'll look at the GPS data, and yeah, we'll let you know what I think. All right, somebody had a suggestion about doing that hill climb in gear 1, and I just did that. Somebody said in the manual it says in gear 1 it has better hill climbing. I'm not seeing that in the version 2 manual, but I just put it into gear 1, and I'm going to try the same hill that I was able to climb with a fresh battery and not able to climb with a slightly spent battery in gear 2. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, it looks like it is going to make it, but it's making it really slowly. I would not say it doing it any better than in gear 1. To me, it didn't appear that gear 1 really made a difference. It didn't seem like climb the hill fast or slower. So I, you know, take that what you will. You actually get a little more speed, but then it slows. You lose that speed either way, and so you're just crawling at the top of this like 12% grade. But just want to wrap up. So I feel a little bit bad that I've kind of ripped on the GoTrax a little bit. I mean, it's a budget scooter. It's not awful. I just had a problem that it doesn't match the speed claims. And even with the second battery and console that GoTrax sent me, it didn't make a difference. And then I had more correspondences with GoTrax, and it boiled down to they don't support anything but their own display, I guess, unless they make some GPSs to track speed for verification of the speed. So I kind of feel like they aren't totally standing behind their product. So I take that what you will. There aren't a lot of competitors for the GoTrax in its price category. And if you're not concerned about going over 12 or 13 miles an hour, then it's fine for you, I'd imagine. It's pretty comfortable with those air tires. So this will be the last video I promise I do on the GoTrax. And yeah, hope this helps out if you're looking at one and trying to make a decision. Thanks a lot. Catch the wave.